welcome to my channel. I'm Sir Fashionista, and I am on scene at the Library of Congress. So I wanted to check out this happy hour event I saw on Instagram, and so when I got off work, I said, hey, let me go there. Got me a ticket, and here I am. So my homegirl Lavonda, I know you're watching, hey, said you need to be vlogging while you're there, so that's what I'm trying to do. So I've been here about an hour, and I'm gonna try to, get some footage and do a good video. So work with me, and I'll see you in the next clip. So y'all, this is like the upper level of this room. Look at the beautiful architecture, super cute. I'm gonna show you the ceiling too. Look at that. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you some of the exhibits, and yes, we'll make something happen here. Hold on. So Thomas Jefferson's Library. Okay. I cannot live without books. I heard that, sir. This is nice. Let's look at the ceiling. Give y'all a little bit more footage of, what's going on in here. So I'll go up there next, but I want to show you this other room that I was in earlier. It has some really good displays in there, so let's go. So check this out. That's nice. And they had a really good display regarding Black history in here. Now this is Rosa Parks quotations. And my favorite one was, "You must never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right." I know that's right. And then here's some things from Martin Luther King. Here's the quote. These items pertain to influenza and then the pandemic back in 2019 time frame. And here are just other parts of the exhibits that's in this particular room. I won't go to all of them, but just to give you kind of an idea of what's in here. It's kind of crowded right there. Now I do like this nice mural that's up here. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful, right? I love this staircase. Okay, this is a nice view from at the top level. But look at the ceiling. Isn't it so nice? I'm not an architect, but I love me some good architecture. Okay, let me tell you that. Here's the below area. It's cleared out quite a bit. But yeah, nice, right? Okay, the main reading room overlook. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's the main reading room. Interesting. There on the ceiling. Beautiful architecture, beautiful design. This is nice. I wonder if I'm able to go down there. I'm sure I can. And go figure that out. Okay, pretty much the same view. All right, let's keep it going. So this is the gift shop area. Okay. Alrighty. Now what's this right here? Libraries of Congress. Okay, just people's information here. Beautiful things on the ceiling. Love that. Okay. Nice. You know, some typical gift shop. I'm not planning on buying anything from what I can see. Okay. Now this case really got my interest. Here's a Hidden Figures book. You know, here is We Can Do It right here. And we got the power of her pen. Okay. That's right, ladies. That's what we're doing. Okay, so who knew that Chelsea Clinton wrote a book called She Persisted? Okay. I'll see what's going on here at the Marshall New today. Okay. Let's see a little bit more of this Library of Congress. Okay, so this, where I'm going to go into, is the Jefferson Building Office of the Librarian of Congress. Okay. Let's check this out. Everybody's not in here, so I can get some uninterrupted footage. Check out the ceiling. Alright y'all, so I gave a little bit of a tour of inside. I could not go into the main reading room on the bottom level because it closes at 7 and it's 7:04 and I didn't know that. So whenever I come back, I'll make sure I go down there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head home because I've seen pretty much everything I can see here right now. And I still got to make that train ride. So when I get home, I will close out this video with my commentary. So stay tuned. Alright y'all, so I have left the event. I am making my way to the train station. It's not far, it's like less than a 5-minute walk, and it's literally right down the sidewalk. So anyway, had a good time. Definitely want to go back again. And yeah, I saw this event on Instagram and said, you know what? Why not go? So I did. So yeah, it's a thing. But anyway, y'all, it is cold out here. But I figured I would just go ahead on and pull out, you know, the tripod here and the camera. Talk to y'all a little bit as I walk to the train station. Add a little bit of, you know, character to this video. And yeah, I'm headed on my way home, y'all. I am tired. I've been up since 5:15 this morning. Been at work all day and came straight here. So yeah, if I gotta come in town every day to work, I might as well have some fun while I'm in the city. So this is the first of many impromptu things I'm doing in the DC area when I get off work. Let's call it when Tip Tigress somebody gets off work. That's what she's doing. So anyway, see you when I get home. Hey y'all, I am back. I made it home. So had a very eventful day. You know, I got up at 5 a.m., went into the office, had a lot of meetings back to back. You know how it is. And then I caught the train to the Library of Congress, went to Happy Hour event there, and got to experience some things with that. Had a great time, and caught the train back home. So here I am, and I am tired. That is why I am sitting down. So anyway, but yeah, I would definitely go back again because I didn't get to see everything. So I used today as more of like a reconnaissance mission where I kind of would go scope it out and figure out how to get there and all that good stuff. And it was pretty good. I enjoyed myself. But anywho, I tried. Well, this is the vlog, so hopefully, just know that this was impromptu. So I'm gonna commit to putting out whatever I have collected. So this is what it's gonna be. All right. So anyway, y'all, that is what I have as far as like my experience going out today. One thing I may have mentioned, or maybe I didn't, is that, you know what, we're going to the office 5 days a week now. When I'm driving into the city, you know, we're not driving, but riding into the city, you know, if there's things going on during the week, I may decide to go because I'm already going to be in the city. So why not? So if I got to go, I might as well go to work and then have a little fun afterwards and then head home. So win-win, right? So yeah, so we have that. But let me tell you guys this. So I thought about hopping on a video this morning to talk about a couple of current events, right? And so with me doing this vlog, I figured, you know what? This was a divine connection. So I was meant to have this discussion with you guys. So we're going to have a little story time. Okay, a little story time, a little bit of chit chat, whatever you want to call this, right? So basically, what I want to tell you guys is that you know what's going on with our new administration. We're seeing, in the news all day long the different things that are happening. People being laid off. Just a lot of things are going on, right? And so I had a conversation the other day with a good friend of mine, and she was telling me that at her job, she was made aware that her company, you know, let someone go because the person was a part of a same-sex marriage. And I was like dumbfounded, like what? And it just hit me that things that were considered, things that were, I'll just say use the term acceptable. I use that word acceptable. I don't pass judgment on anybody. So things that were commonplace 31 days ago are not so now. And I guess the company felt like they have government contracts and they knew what the administration's stance was on certain things that they didn't want to have, say an employee there that could bring some negativity to them and affect their ability to get future contracts. And I was saying to myself, like, wow, like really, like why would someone's spouse who they choose to marry have anything to do with your company? But it could be they just was using that as a reason to, get rid of the person along with other things that may have been going on. But I say all that to say that be mindful of what you share with people. I'm talking like people at your job, on the internet, whatever. Be mindful because you never know what could be used against you in the future, if that makes sense. I'm sure that person, was glad to be married and was proud and let people know who they were married to. And now, because we have a new administration, that has potentially costed this person, their livelihood. So I thought that was wild. And I was just like, wow, definitely got to be mindful. I've always been mindful of what I share. I don't really talk a lot about me. So I know a lot of people say, well, hey, talk about this, that, and the other. There's a reason why I don't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. Anything you put on the internet, it's pretty much for everything, So anyway, just wanted to let you guys know to be mindful of what you share. And you can share what you want. Just understand that there could be a potential backlash to it, in the near term or in the future. Who knows, right? But for those who have been impacted with the layoffs, I really do hope that, you're able to get back into another position and that things work out for you in your favor because no one deserves to just be let go. I mean, yeah, when you're on probation that, you can be removed easily for non-performance, right? But not this blanket type of approach. I don't think anyone may have assumed that would be a thing, right? But anyway, y'all, I am tired. I don't want to be rambling. And I have got to get myself ready for bed and ready to get up at 5 a.m. to go back to work tomorrow. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. If you're still here, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things. For my supporters, thank y'all for working with me. And I know this is going to be kind of a chaotic video because it's very much so impromptu. But I'm going to move forward with it. My homegirl LaVonda told me you need to be vlogging, so I did. So there we have it. So anyway, you all stay blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.